Well, another historic moment in South African sport, Martin. South Africa's first match ever on West Indian soil here at Sabina Park. And this is how it all started with flight SA 9201 destined for New York, arriving at Kingston, being diverted especially to bring us, and the other passengers that went on to New York, of course, had a very long flight, but they were happy. And Dr. Ali Bacho with Krish Makadush, the Vice President of the United Cricket Board of South Africa, and Kepler Wessels and Alan Jordan, they were the first to arrive on the tarmac. Peter Kirsten, Craig Smith, the physiotherapist, Omar Henry.
In the Caribbean, they have blacks and colours and Indians and whites like South Africa. And cricket has been a unifying factor here. And we're trying all our guts in South Africa to use cricket to bring people together and to make South Africa a truly united nation.
No problems with the passports. The people are very happy to see us in Jamaica, and Merrick Pringle full of fun as usual. And now live down onto Sabina Park, and Alan Donald about to bowl the first ball in this historic first ever meeting on West Indies soil between South Africa and the West Indies. Kepler Wessels won the toss and asked the West Indies to bat. And Desmond Haynes, one of the most famous names in cricket, will receive the first ball from Alan Donald, fast making a big name for himself in world cricket. They say he's the fastest white man in the world, and certainly he took the World Cup in Australasia by storm. The umpire is Steve Bucknor, who had such a good World Cup. A useful enough first delivery from Alan Donald on a wicket that has been rolled very, very hard. It's brown, no grass at all to be seen. The little bit of grass that there is comes from grass cuttings that have been sprinkled on the wicket and then rolled into it. With me, Andre Brains, and Andre, it'll be interesting to see just how this wicket does in fact perform as Donald bowls a wide, and we've become used to that.
Certainly looks like a very flat wicket. The good news is that Kepler won the toss. South Africa are reputed to be better chasing, and also there's been a variation of the rain rule, but more about that later.
So the West Indies team we've seen has got one or two changes from the World Cup lineup. And the South African team sees Merrick Pringle left out of the side, and Omar Henry is in, and the other change, because of Brian McMillan having to stay at home because of injury, Corrie van Zyl gets his first opportunity. Desmond Haynes, 36 years old, and one of the great one-day players. That's the first run, despite the attentions of Jonty Rhodes. So Haynes and the West Indies off the mark. And to take guard, Brian Lara, much younger member of the West Indies side. He's just 22, but a very attacking stroke maker. Jonty Rhodes obliging, obviously, because he's got spikes and Lara hasn't, I would imagine, in drawing a mark for him on the crease. And that's a beautiful shot by Lara, just off the pads, and it's going down to the Kingston Cricket Club Pavilion, but it's a big boundary there and not quite going for four, but they do get three. So a confident start for Lara.